early morning.
Woohoo from Kailua, Kona. Now, first things first, we have had some success in the ear department.
What? No. Yeah. All good. I can hear again. Life is back to normal. So that stuff works. Yay.
Nice. All right. So now the plan for today is we are renting a car through Turo, which is something we have never done before in the Kona area.
No, I'm excited to branch out.
Yeah, and we're going to ride around. I think we're going to try to learn about some coffee and some history. We're going to use our good old Guide Along Gypsy Guide app to teach us about secret hotspots along the way.
Oh, yeah. We've never used it there.
No, I know. Y'all, let's get some breakfast and go have some fun.
Our last Hawaiian port.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
How about some international cafe? Some quick breakfast, then we've got to get up to the tender spot because we want to be among the first few tender rides off today if we can. And good news, the toaster oven is fixed. So most of the tender ticket collection is happening in Explorer's Lounge today. We do have access to the Provence dining room because of Dee's elite status. Should give us a little bit of a jump, maybe. They did say there are 850 total elite guests on this sailing right now, though. Well, we've got ticket number 7 and ticket number 8, so I guess maybe it's not group numbers, or maybe it is, and I'm going to be on a different tender vessel. Our time has come. We have made it ashore. Now we've been talking to the Turo host, and it is about a 5-minute walk over to the parking lot where they have left our vehicle. And we've seen some big waves crashing over this wall. Hopefully not while I'm holding a camera and pointing it at it.
Yeah.
There it is.
We found it.
Let's get rolling. We've got our phone mount, we've got our Guide Along app, we're ready to roll and hear some history and maybe find some secret spots along the way. That's one thing this app is good for. We've come about 20-25 minutes south of the port area to Greenwell Farms. They do free coffee tours here. It looks like you just come up to a kiosk and register and you get a guided tour.
Really cool.
Oh, we have successfully registered. Now they've got a spot you can try different coffee. They've got coconut coffee, mac-nut coffee, salted caramel.
Smells good. Coconut is what I chose.
I went chocolate mac-nut. It was very hot.
Very hot. And black, and I usually put a little something in there, but it's you can really taste the coconut flavor in it. It's good. Yeah,
when you drink it without the sugar and the cream and all the stuff that hides it, which is the stuff I do love as well, you get that pure flavor.
Nice.
Cheers. And if you breathe into it,
it steams up your glasses.
Oh, yeah. Magic. There's a little more information about the timings of the tours. It says it can be a little bit of uneven terrain, 45 to 50-minute tours, and gratuities are accepted. Some private tour stuff set up over there. You can just get a look at all this greenery. Oh my gosh, it's just like being in Jurassic Park. Caffeinated really Jurassic Park. O-O-T-Dee is doing a little bit of property wandering to see what she can see. She's espied some bright yellow friends.
Oh, they're beautiful. Yeah, I got some good pictures of them already.
This is a farm tour. That means we will be walking and be aware, like I said, of the uneven ground.
Starting off the tour with a good dose of history. They've got a white building up there that was actually a slaughterhouse. This used to be, I think, a cattle ranch until the 90s. The green building is their roasting room, and there's a free museum over there that's run by a local historical society. Well, let the walking begin. We're going to start over here at this bridge. We've got about 30 or so in the group today. Well, funny, she said there's normally only 5 or 10 people on this early morning tour, so we've got quite the busy group. Well, this is the wet mill. I guess they sort the beans by color. They keep the red ones, run them through here to get the husks off. This is the pulper. Oh, yeah, you can see them kind of coming out back there behind the guide in a pile, and they're taking them out back to dry, presumably. And our guide is from the Philippines, and she and her husband have lived here for 15 years, and he is the primary coffee roaster. He has been doing that job the whole time they have lived here.
She was a teacher before, so this fits exactly what she wanted to do. Yeah. No grading papers, though.
Perfectly into being a tour guide. Yes, no tests today, please. And they warned us not to touch the leaves of any of these trees because there's things that we could pass along to them that would be not good for them. But most all the trees we're seeing here, I think she said, are over 100 years old.
So it's running right now. So that's when there's too many coffee.
Oh, I see. She said these trees are about 30 years old and they only produce for about 60 years. So I'm not sure. I picked up that 100-year factoid earlier, but apparently it was not these trees.
And each tree only produces about 1 to 2 pounds of coffee. So that's a lot of work.
They've got some avocado trees, papaya trees, lychee trees. We also learned about pea berry, which I guess only 3 to 5% of your coffee beans turn out to be that. Most of your beans are hemispherical, but every now and then you get that special round pea berry. It's very pricey, but very tasty. We've been handed a mysterious object and told that we can put it in our mouths. I don't know if we chew it or eat it. I really should have been listening to stuff better.
We're in the back.
Let's just do something. She said it's a pepper.
This is picked by hand and then we remove it from the
Oh my gosh, it tastes like a peppercorn. Okay, that's what you mean.
Not for me.
Spicy black pepper taste.
side.
Ooh, that was intense, and when you swallow it, it burns your throat. I do love black pepper, though. So we'll do a quick pass by to look at the baby coffee trees. Got some pineapples over here. Got all kinds of stuff growing here. We've got vanilla down there, cacao over here. That's good stuff for flavoring coffee. So this is where the tour ends, and now we'll head back up to the gift shop area. All right, let's see if we can learn about some more coffee history. So only a mile or two down the road, a little bit further south, we've come upon the Kona Coffee Living History Farm. This is more of a preservation of like old school coffee farming. $20 for admission.
And there's animals already, so I'm very happy.
Seen a donkey. But this is completely self-guided.
At the same time, Mr. Greenwell from Greenwell Farms recognized they were good workers and he owned a lot of land. So he had them bring their families over and he set them up on 5-acre coffee farms all along this highway.
Funny, they gave us a little bit of a warning when we first arrived and said that in about 10 minutes they're expecting a sizable tour group to come through. So sometimes that will take, I guess normally you have more interaction with the folks here on the farm, but they have some set speeches that they give to the tour group. But she said we're more than welcome to just blend into the tour group and learn stuff.
And she said it was good that we went to Greenwell first because that's where you actually taste the coffee, and then this is like, I don't know, they go together basically. So this was a good order to do this in.
And we're off. Yeah, she said a lot of people just come here thinking, oh, I want to try a cup of coffee, and that's not really what this experience is about. This is learning about the old school farming methods. They've got little signs kind of directing you where you can go, but we were encouraged to just freely roam. Don't worry about maps, signs, any of that stuff. Just explore.
You do.
It's nature walking with D&J.
Oh, it's so pretty though.
This looks like the piece of machinery we saw over at Greenwell. We didn't really get a close-up shot of it there that they used to take those outer husks off of the beans, maybe. This is marked on our little map as the market gardens and the medicinal gardens. Got
Hello, friends.
Wild coffee chickens.
They're like, no.
They don't want pictures taken. This is what people used to use before elevators. Okay, don't leave me in charge of giving facts. That's terrible.
You mean a ladder?
That's brought us over here to the water catchment tanks and the main farmhouse. Looks like there's some interpretive signage we can see in here. Please remove shoes. Okay, let's get in here.
Talking about 1920 to 40, so means no electricity means no refrigerator, right? So mom made a lots of salty vegetable, pickle vegetable, dry food preserved. So this is pickle plant, put in the middle, turn around, just a few times do like this. Like this. And nobody knows slow like this, okay? Most of farmer had 8 to 12 kids, okay? Not only one.
Right.
So you have to make, take 3, 4, 5 each.
Well, we stumbled into a fascinating display of making triangular rice for like the kids' lunches. It's food storage prior to refrigeration.
Didn't do anything, ends all over. First in the morning, mom grind the coffee, first she said, wake up,
That's a good alarm clock.
need an alarm for the kids.
Let's do a little bit more peeking around. I think they said the big tour group is not going to come in the house and get that kind of a presentation. They're going to, I guess, maybe send our new friend out to teach them a little bit of history. But that was great, getting in here just ahead of the group and having that personal experience. Yeah, I forgot about the low furniture. Good gracious.
That would not work for us.
I guess this is sort of a schoolroom setup. A little typewriter on the desk over there. We've reclaimed our shoes and made our way back outside for some more wandering.
It's really neat. Have you been to like Colonial Williamsburg before, where they do the tour and you have the people, like the reenactment? I didn't know they did that here. It's really nice.
So this is the coffee processing area. And we'll see if we can hang out and learn some stuff with this group.
Sweet smelling, they smell like jasmine. 8 months later after this comes the ripening.
Yeah, it's fun having come from the more modern production factory that we just saw over at Greenwell and seeing the tools and implements. I guess this is kind of supposed to be like the 20s, 30s, 40s. Here's a little sign that explains it much better than I could about the different types of machinery. Let's get one closer peek in here. Now, if we follow this path behind the house, oh gosh, well, we find an outhouse. But on the map, it says donkeys. Now, we saw some donkeys when we first came in.
2D, nice.
If you're feeling a little tooty, go in there. Let's see what's down this path. Chicken.
Well, there's an animal.
Well, there's a sign that says close and latch gate, but it looks like that's padlocked. And this pathway is lined with spider webs that will catch on your head if you're a tall person. So I think we'll turn around. We'll just go revisit the donkeys out front maybe if we want to see donkeys.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Well, the person up front told us to make sure we did not miss their one baby pineapple that they had in the pineapple patch.
It is really cute, I have to say.
Tenant farmer's house ruins. I guess they're so ruined, it might be dangerous to go there. That's blocked off.
I think a tree fell down is why.
Looks like it. Let's turn around. So that is about the gist of this fascinating property. I think we will go ahead and wander back out and see the donkey friends.
Yeah.
See where else our day takes us. Well, our friends are having a nice snack. I think we're kind of in the mood to do the same thing. We've espied a grocery store, which is usually our favorite place to go get lunch. There's a KTA location. All right, friends. Enjoy your meal.
Hey.
It is hay.
I know.
What is our grocery store haul today? We came away with some Spam and egg musubi. Now, I don't know that I've really had Spam and egg. It's usually just Spam for me.
$7.99.
Yeah, we got some California roll with brown rice. Some Maui-style chips, which, of course, are made by Frito-Lay, I believe, in California. But anyway.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
And random beverages. Oh, let's see what we got.
Coconut water with pulp.
Nice.
Fuji apple flavored drink. A Lily Koi passion. Let's eat.
Let's do it. Next stop for the day is the Pu'uhonua o Honaunau National Historic Park.
I'm proud of you.
I did it. Also known as City of Refuge.
Yes.
So it is $20 for a parking pass into this facility. There's no admission fee other than that. It does cover all occupants of the vehicle. I see we've got some school buses and some tour buses here. Looks like you can get a National Parks passport stamp here. So we can get a little feel of the lay of the land here with this map. Guess this is somewhat of a reconstruction. I think they've got audio guides that you can pick up, but this is a self-guided experience. Oh, there's some school groups here doing a tug of war. It's funny, there were signs about this being a reverent, sacred place and keeping your voice down.
Here.
Yeah, see, it says the amphitheater is closed because of the school group.
Very reverent.
Now, there was a snorkeling area that our guide along told us that we could turn off just before hitting this parking lot. I think we can actually get a peek at it over there.
It's called two-step snorkeling.
Yeah, two-step snorkeling. Ooh, well, there was an alternate activity for today. I don't think we're going to have time for it. We got to make sure that we are back for the last tender.
Otherwise, we have to fly to our next port.
Yeah, the next port is in French Polynesia, so I don't think we want to make that flight.
I'm putting this on the list for next time we're here, though, because this looks super easy. Nice.
Kapu, keep off wall. Yeah, we'll just do a little nature looking. Yeah, but it's just kind of like a neighborhood with a beach at the end. I assume you park over there on the far side.
Beautiful.
Well, you know what else is beautiful? Learning about history and stuff.
Agreed.
So this says it's a small reconstruction of a temple. I think there is a similar larger temple elsewhere on the property. I love all the lava rocks. Does anyone know how to play Kona? According to our guide, this was a strategy game that they played with pebbles. Apparently, you can go to the visitor center and they will tell you the rules of the game.
Cool, I like the chairs too.
There's the large temple across over there. And there's some large waves too.
And the yellow fish.
Hello there, yellowfish. Oh no. We've got some bowls carved into the rock that they would use for maybe grinding food or dyeing or tanning things. And this section over here is a tree mold, which is when hot lava surrounds a tree. Apparently, some stuff happens that this brochure tells us about. There's all the good facts right there. Apparently, sometimes you can see sea turtles in this cove. Another vicious round of tug of war has broken out.
It's good to see kids playing like games that, we used to play.
Oh, it was kids versus adults, and the kids won.
Woo!
So just around this corner should be the larger temple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, apparently this was a royal mausoleum, and it had the bones of 23 ali'i in it.
Wow.
Including Kamehameha's great-grandfather.
Definitely sacred ground, yeah.
Yeah, all these carvings. Just kind of make our way around, well, what I presume is the front side here. Our brochure talks about how, I guess, people would sort of swim and scramble up these shores to have their sins absolved by a priest. There's a little side path out here now where you can see a big stone, like I guess the high chief would have sat upon. The path out to this stone is in fact made of lava rock. Wow. So apparently that was a favorite resting spot of the high chief. Fancy. I mean, you've got good views from out here. And I guess this wall was maybe part of another temple before they built the big temple over there, this platform. All right, back across the lava rock. We've got another bit of a legend over here that one of the favorite wives of King Kamehameha, after a quarrel, swam over here and hid under this stone. But I guess there was a dog, and the sound of her barking dog alerted them to her presence. But they made up. It's a happy ending. We're back out through the Great Wall. There's some tiny noisy birds over there. Or velociraptors, I'm not sure.
They're just random goats.
Oh, there are just, yeah,
Hey!
wild random goats walking around.
I don't know they're supposed to be here, but
Okay, we have like 3 goats.
3 billy goats, great.
Could be. A little unexpected surprise on the tour.
Nature in full effect.
I think the last major structure here is this halau, which would have been a canoe house. And in here we have what I believe is an outrigger style canoe. Some more over there. I see, the school group has moved up to this section, but I think that is basically most of the history we're here to discover, so we'll wind our way back to our vehicle. We've returned our car to the appropriate location, done the checkout process on Turo, now to wander back to the port. Now before we leave this port, there's something we have to investigate.
Please be open, please be open.
They are wide open. Woohoo! Oh, they've run out of lihing mui, but I've made a substitution of sour apple on mine. There's some chili goodness. Let's see if it is as goodness as we remember.
Sure it is.
Update, it's still good. It's the perfect way to end our time in Hawaii.
My mouth is like numb.
Mine's probably green from that sour apple.
And the keiki is the small.
Yeah.
You don't need bigger than that.
All right, it's tender time.
Once again, it is casual night. We ran back on the ship as fast as we could, and I found the most quick and easy outfit I could. I look like I'm going on safari though, but that's okay. The headband is actually a scarf that I purchased in France. Then we have the necklace, which is from a gift shop in Alaska. I like all the different colors that go with it. It blends with the dress. The dress is from, shocking, Old Navy. It's kind of like a safari-esque dress, really comfortable, buttons up, it can cinch at the waist. And then the shoes are from Reef. They're just those comfy sandals that you can wear in the water. So I'm going on an exploration of some sort to dinner, yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, we're going to Explorers. I don't know about going exploring.
Oh, there we go.
Because we'll probably go to the Loyalty Lounge and then to dinner.
Most likely.
Y'all, I have got to say, I love having freedom and a vehicle when in Hawaii, or a lot of places, really.
Yeah, it makes life so much easier, and you can go explore so much more.
Mm-hmm. So how was your day learning about mostly coffee?
It was great. We had not been able to do that because we've always just been on foot. So seeing where it all comes from in such a small area and how much coffee they produce was fascinating. I didn't know that much about coffee. And I see why it can be very expensive because it's, you know, a lot to do.
Yeah, so. I like seeing the difference of like the 4th generation, more modern farm, and then we went to the one, I'll call it the donkey farm. No, where you got to sort of see what it was like, I don't know, 100 years ago, the way that they did things.
Yeah, impressive how they were able to still do all of that with like less machinery.
Yeah, and then capping off of our history with the last stop. Yeah, it's just it was fascinating.
It was really good. And the ocean looked beautiful next door. So, yeah, next time we will definitely be getting in the water.
Next time. Yeah, winter is tricky for snorkeling, but that did look like an okay spot. All
For
right.
sure.
Now we're going to roll into evening mode, and there's some entertainment later that kind of ties into a good aloha farewell to Hawaii, I think.
Local,
So,
yeah.
yeah, all right. Let's get out there and do it.
Come with us.
Safari Dee's natural habitat. Actually, it's Travel Agent Dee's natural habitat.
That's right. We gotta get it done.
And now we dinner. No, we came down to karaoke, and why? Dee is back there trying to sign up for a song. There's all these hands touching hands and reaching out. Why? Wow, nobody sang it. That's like the first time I've literally heard no one do the ba 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 response. I feel like I kind of want to do it now.
And Ellie Mae was doing it.
Oh, weird. Ba ba ba. That was kind of fun. I see why people do that now.
So please put your hands together for Dee!
Woohoo! Now, one thing we learned is that Universe Lounge and Explorers Lounge have different song lists. So we already talked about, I believe, how she couldn't find this song in Universe, but here it is in Explorers. Now it's time to head into the theater for showtime. So we have got a show called Home in the Islands with a vocalist from Hawaii. Let's enjoy.
Mr. Erwin Irby.
We have come back to the cabin to find our paper for tomorrow as we have a whole lot of sea days coming. Good night, y'all. Who is bedtime?
Aloha.
That's it. One last aloha.
I know, right?
So, we have to talk about, what, the show? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Local from Hawaii entertainer who's been on Broadway and like South Pacific and other shows like that. Really good. I love the way he started with like Moana songs. So I was like, yeah, I was already drawn in. But then he went for like the more traditional, and then Elvis Presley, and he sang the prayer with one of the cast members. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
But
I hope you got
Hawaiian.
Good in Hawaiian. Yeah, good. Filming of that.
Yeah.
So just a really good fun show and a live band, which is awesome.
Yeah, powerhouse vocals for sure.
Yes.
And then we went and hung out in the piano bar for a while. I didn't record that, but y'all, it's almost the midnight, okay? We're stayed up late.
We met people from Alberta. Canadians, they are so friendly. We could have been best friends by the end of this. I love how sweet everybody is so far. Yeah.
That's true, eh?
Stop.
Gosh, y'all, I'm going to be kicked out of the Canadian friendship circle.
You might, yeah.
All right, let's talk about dinner and then good night.
Yes.
So you started with chicken and tabbouleh.
Chicken, tabbouleh, and hummus. It's really good. I think there was quinoa in it too. No,
I didn't eat it, so I can't tell.
Anyway, I don't know. It was good though.
Oh, we're looking at the pictures down here just in case.
Sorry.
I had a bowl of cheese. Now, this was pretty good. The thing on top, it said it was supposed to be chorizo. It reminded me of like a piece of salami, so I don't know. And the texture of the cheese, it was a little bit grainy, but I think that's because the chorizo was in the cheese. But flavor, yum, really hot. I could have eaten 3 of those, but I probably didn't need to.
No.
But look, we both got salads to make up for that.
Kale and Parmesan salad and walnuts and pears and
Brussels
like a lemon
sprouts.
dressing and like a Brussels sprout that was cut in half.
Well, that's true.
So we've had this preparation another time with like Parmesan crisps. This was a little bit different than that, but still really good.
Yeah, I like the roasted Brussels sprout. I think it was called crispy kale and Parmesan crisp.
Yeah,
I like that one better,
That
but
one's
yeah,
better,
this
yeah.
one's decent.
It's okay.
There is your main.
It was brisket. So I was expecting like, beef brisket that you find at like a barbecue restaurant. I feel like this was more like corned beef, like you find at like St. Patrick's Day. But it was really tasty, very flavorful. The potatoes were good. There was green beans and like onion straws. No complaints.
I had pork. Underneath it was some potatoes and some cabbage. I guess the cabbage could have gone with your corned beef feeling brisket. But cooked fairly well. The gravy was nice. All the toppings were good. I love some cabbage, so no complaints.
Nice.
I am the only one who got dessert. Now, that's a complaint. You did not get dessert.
It's fine. I was not hungry.
I didn't need it. I was full at this point, but I wanted to try the no sugar added, which was crepes with chocolate cream cheese stuff on the inside and sugar-free ice cream. I thought the menu said vanilla, but I got chocolate. We've been through the sugar-free ice cream gamut before. It's very grainy. It's very strange. Yeah, we'll just leave that to the side. The sauce was nice and chocolatey, not overly sweet, and the crepes themselves weren't sweet. So, no added sugar. Well, you could taste it. There was no sugar in it. It was okay. I could have skipped it, but I tried it.
We did it for the vlog, right? No.
Y'all, it is bedtime.
Yes, very late.
Good night. We'll see you in whatever the next episode is.
Stay tuned. Bye.